On this third video, I'm going to, I've already finished editing my interview. I've added 15 clips of B-roll on the V2 track. And now I have one more thing to do, and that is I'm going to bring over the nameplate. And the nameplate is not a static graphic. It has some movement in it. It's a motion graphic. I'm going to put it on my V3 track over here. So I'm going to kind of make this a little bit smaller. Nope, that did not make it smaller. Okay, now that's smaller so that I can see that. And I just wanted to show you where I am in this. So if I'm doing my playhead, look over here in the program window. If I'm over here and I'm doing the playhead, I have about 4 seconds and 16 frames of me. So that's a pretty good thing. I want my motion graphic, I want my name to appear and come across and stay there until 3 seconds because I want it to, kind of show. So now my playhead is at 3. Okay, so I'm going to put my playhead, actually I'm going to put it in V2. I have room for it. So I'm going to put it right there. So the first thing I need to do is I need to change my workspace. So my workspace right now is in editing. So I'm going to come into my workspace and change to captions and graphics. And then usually what happens is graphics templates shows up here in the right. If it doesn't, you can go to window and make sure you have graphics templates out here. Now, this is where I get confused. I always forget and I press this plus button here, but that is not how I add a graphic. What I do is there's this little square up here with a little plus. So very confusing. It's right above the big plus, but we want the little plus above. Click on that. And then I'm going to navigate because already on my desktop, I have already put in the breakdown lower third one name Mogert. Okay, so it's a motion graphics template, a Mogert. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to press open and it's going to come over here. It's going to be installed. Now, if I ever can't find that, I can go up here in the search and I can do breakdown and one would show up. Okay, so here it is. This is the template that I'm going to take over. So I'm going to just drag it over to my timeline. And you know what? I do need to put it in my V3 because it's a little too long. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten it. Oh, it says it uses font. So I'm going to just say, okay. I'm going to shorten this to 3 seconds. Okay. So let's see what this looks like now. And I want you to look in the program window what this looks like. Okay, so that looks kind of cool. Like it kind of comes in, there's a bicycle and then the line comes and then my name shows up. Okay, so now we're going to go up here to the program window. And instead of insert name here, we're going to put my name there. So for that, I need to go to this set of tools and I'm going to click on the type tool and I'm going to come up here and I'm going to, I don't know why I'm struggling. Okay, so I have that. Now you notice that a whole bunch of stuff over here showed up. I don't have to deal with anything with that. So it's highlighted and I can tell that for my name, it's supposed to be upper and lowercase. So I'm going to do K-E-L-L Wilkerson. Make sure you spell things correctly. People get very mad. And then the line underneath that, that is a place for a title. So we're kind of thinking of what's relevant for this interview. So it's going to be CTE, and I'm going to do it in all caps, just like the model, CTE teacher. Okay. So that's what that looks like. I'm going to go back to my selection tool. So that's what I've got. I'm going to click on that. I'm double spelling it. And then here is the way that looks. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So there's my graphic. Then I can always make it a little longer if I want. And then I head into the B-roll covering it. So let's see what it looks like from the start. Okay, so that's it. Not the most brilliant thing, but there it is. Now, did you notice that in the program window, it was a little glitchy? My actual file is not glitchy. My file's in good shape, but right now, what I see is not what I'm going to get. And do you see how there's a yellow line on the top of the timeline? I can go up here to my menu and put up in sequence, go render into out. And what it's going to do is it's going to go through my file, and you're going to see soon that parts of this yellow are going to turn green. And when they're all green, then I'll be able to see everything. And so unfortunately, this is taking longer than it normally is. Okay, so I'm going to just stop it just because. But if you ever get frustrated, you can see that this top up to here is now green. So that's in good shape. So I'm going to Control S to save. If I forget how to do that, I can go down to here, Control Save. Okay. Then I'm going to export. And to export, I'm going to go to File, Export, Media. Click on it. It's going to take a second. And the first thing I'm going to do is change my location. The location is in just some weird place. So I'm not going to do it there. I'm going to do it here, Wilkerson. I'm going to do it to B-roll interview. I'm going to click open, do save. And then I'm going to make sure now that my file name is correct. And it's not correct. It should be B-roll. Okay, Wilkerson K _ B-roll interview. I double check my location. Yep, it's where I want it. It's H264. And then I go all the way down to this lower right-hand corner and I press export. So my next steps are going to be looking at that MP4 and making sure it's okay. If not, coming back here to Premiere Pro. And then I'm also going to submit it. So almost all done with this project.